Hey guys, so I wanted to have a conversation about a topic that has been ongoing for a while, and that is job searching and how difficult it has become. Now, me personally, I'm in the recruitment, people, HR department. That's my field. I went to school for it, and that's what I've been doing for nearly a decade now. And it is really disappointing how far we have fallen when it comes to this recruitment process. Now we have AI scanning our resumes. Now we have to present it in a particular format because they don't want to download the Word version. And now, when we are asked if we have any questions, our genuine questions, we can't even ask anymore out of fear that we can't get the job. We can't ask, what does mental health look like in the workplace? That's a very big deal, especially coming from a pandemic. Mentally, things are so much more difficult than they were pre-pandemic. And when you ask those questions, they answer you, but you can tell that they're not interested in having somebody on board who is keen, which is concerning because it almost makes you feel like, well, what environment is this where we can't ask about resources for our mental health? We're not numbers, we're people, and in order for the job to be successful, the people who work on the front line need to be happy or at least feel supported. There's a lot of times where they continue to run employees to the ground. They ask them to come in last minute. They ask them to stay late. They ask them to come in early. And off of survival, people will do it. They don't want to lose their job. They don't want to be looked at as problematic. They don't want to feel like, well, if I don't do it, they're going to cut my hours, or, sporadically they're going to have layoffs and I'm going to be on the list. We literally have to follow a guideline and step on eggshells just to secure ourselves financially, and that's not fair. And how difficult it is to get into the workforce is like we now have to shut the hell up and just walk based on this structure to even get into the door. When I recruit, we're very thorough. Some people are not great with resumes. Some people are not great with putting that together. So we call them, we give them an opportunity to fill in the blanks. We give them an opportunity to express their experiences to us. So then when we present them to either a hiring manager or a client, we can sum it up for them on their behalf to give them that advantage to potentially get that role. But where are those people now? What is happening with recruitment? What is happening with talent acquisition? What is happening with HR? Each time we go through different steps, they're moving the goalpost. Always moving the goalpost. And I just would love to know. There's so much turnover in a lot of these companies. Certain companies have ads up for months. And it's just like, what does that ideal candidate look like to you? It can be somebody who has a certain amount of experience because those people get shut down. It can't be somebody with a certain level of education because those people get shut down. It's really just a matter of, I like your personality and I wouldn't mind seeing you around 5 days a week or 2 days a week or 1 day or whatever the circumstances. That's what it comes down to, and it's putting a lot of people at disadvantages. This is a conversation that is bigger than what I'm even talking about. Because at the end of the day, we're all drained, we're tired, we're not happy. And the work-life balance that we had is getting stripped from us. And if we try to fight for that balance, we're looked at as problematic. We're looked at as, okay, well, we don't need, you're not a team player. And that's not fair. And I just would love more than anything to have a conversation with somebody who is high in that role, to really sit down and break down what caused this shift.